1. Take it, Regan.
What's going on, guys?
Whoa.
What's going on?
And I say...
And copyright.
Yeah. Well, if our voices were close enough to get a copyright to that,
I'm thinking it's a compliment.
I would too. I would applaud us. I would have another video just reacting to that copyright.
And I'd have a video of me reacting to your reaction.
I'll react to it all. Video of how I got copyright. It's like those videos on PlayStation, world record of getting banned on PlayStation. Dude got banned in like 5 minutes.
How?
Oh, he uploaded a pornographic picture to a message board and he got banned. He did it to the world record.
Oh,
Like it includes creating his account and everything.
Oh wow.
It's like really impressive.
Okay, what's up, guys? This is Webisode 4. We're just gonna do a quick scroll through our characters here. We got
Did you just say characters? Like
yes.
We're going over our
Announced the
character
HD
ability system.
Character ability system. Right now, you got 4. So you guys watching Webisode 4 have currently unlocked 4 characters. Which your first character is Commander Cliff.
So bad.
I'm gonna kick him.
Aye, Captain.
Your second character is the Woodlayer.
Dick Skywalker is gonna slice you with a lightsaber if you keep saying it that way. Holy fuck.
He said it right one time.
Once. The rest.
The third character
Oh my
is
god.
the Redneck Nerd.
Hi.
And the fourth character is the producer.
You said it right for him. What the fuck?
What a character.
Krusty Krabs is unfair.
Mr. Krabs is
Mr.
in
Krabs
there.
is in there, standing at the concession, plotting his oppression.
So today our webisode is about something that's very frustrating, but could also be,
Hey, Club changed his name again.
Wow, dude,
We called it. Should
I
I put
just
money
wish
on
the
it?
military could switch your rank that easily. He
I know,
just
dude,
demoted.
crazy.
Yeah, he just
Well, I'm
demoted.
sure they couldn't
He
do it.
demoted himself.
Yeah, he
Demoted
just
myself twice. I was general, then I went to commander,
and now sergeant.
then I was
Dude.
captain, and now sergeant.
He's like way down now. He's like only a pay grade above.
I think he switched branches at one point.
Yeah, I'm actually in the Marine Corps right now.
for a great low rate you get online. Private club.
I only go by private.
He just did it again.
Okay, so
Change it to
this
bunk private.
episode, it's about frustration, like with Kleb's name right now. But anyways, okay, so if you could just tell from the title of this webisode, it's about screen peeking. Like, nobody likes a screen peeker, but us as kids, we all screen peeked. We would always argue with the other people that we're not screen peeking, but we were definitely screen peeking.
Why never?
So, yes, I'm gonna just go with a quick story here, and it's on the GameCube on 007 Nightfire, and originally I did not own this game. It was my sister Angel's game, and so she was. We all went to her room. It was her, my cousin Steve, my other sister Olivia, and me. We played 4-player split screen. I was on teams with my sister Olivia, and they were on a team. And we went to the one map that you couldn't have bots. I'm pretty sure it was called Incline. And each side, there was a castle side, and there was I think both sides were like a castle, and then the inclines connected them both. But the inclines were pretty much, if you took the incline, you're most likely going to die when you get to the other side. So most people took the bridge that was in between both of those castles. So, my teammate was terrible. I was terrible at the game because it was like my first time playing. But there were these trip mines, and I set the trip mines up at like right before they would get there. I would set the trip mines right in front of the doorway, and then stand way back. And if they would try to shoot them to breach in, I would shoot a rocket launcher at the trip mines and kill them.
I lost respect for him.
But like they kept they kept saying you're screen peeking, aren't you?
Why you knew where to set the trip mines, sir? Go ahead, air it out.
I was screen peeking.
Dun dun dun.
Anyways, yeah, so I did that, and they kept saying you're screen peeking, and me as 11-year-old me, no, I'm not, I swear. And
Great
eventually we ended up putting a blanket in like the dividing part, and yeah, I didn't get one kill that round. So yeah, that's just
That means it must have been obvious how you're doing it.
Oh, very, very much so. I mean, like, I would turn my entire head to look at these other screens.
Oh, you didn't even make it subtle?
Yeah, no, I was 11 years old. I would just look at the screen, like, I would just look. I'd be like, I'd look at all 4 screens, even my teammate's screen. I'd look at their screen and I'd be like, okay, so they're gonna die. So what do I do so I don't die?
What do I do so I don't die?
Yeah, like say me and my teammate were both going in the same direction. So I'm like, okay, go ahead, teammate. You lead the charge. The teammate dies, and then I decided to retreat back. And I looked at my teammate's screen to see how they died, and I would do whatever possible to avoid that situation. Or I just screen peek on the other 2 screens, use guided rocket, and kill them both.
Redneck and 3RD said filthy cheater.
You never have to screen peek on a teammate if you just communicate, but, 11-year-old you apparently didn't know.
By the way, this was 4 players split screen. This isn't Apex Legends. We're not in a party. If you say...
You're sitting next to each other. This is local play.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't see Olivia communicating very well with him.
Okay, fair enough. Make a valid point.
Here's another thing. I'm 11 years old, and here's also another thing, okay?
You're a screen peeker.
And believe it or not, it was still another 7 more years till he said, a naked dick.
Okay, let's move on to someone else's story. The Woodlayer.
Request a ride.
The what? How about? Okay, Woodlayer.
Oh, yeah, new person.
No. You remember you messaged that on Messenger, Keith. You're like, you put it in quotation marks and said Dylan Riggin and then 20 whatever it was, whatever year, and then it said request a ride because it was whenever Uber first hooked up with Facebook or whichever fucking pickup service. And
oh
it's
yeah.
Like, request a ride. You're like, why the fuck does it say that? Okay, on to my story. So, my story includes Keith and Dylan, and I don't care how much Dylan refuses to admit it, I am accusing you of screen peeking whenever we all played Call of Duty. Now then, I had Call of Duty. Keith, Dylan, and I were all playing. We were playing local play, so it was a split screen setup. Dylan had never played
Where
Call
was
of
this?
Duty. It was at my house.
Was it in the Wii?
Multiple years back.
Nope, it was on 360.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it was. I remember this.
Yeah. Okay, but we're all playing, and Dylan goes with the loadout of a shotgun, like a wuss. Just putting that out there.
Hey, they give you
snipe only, bro. Snipes and fists. That's all we do.
360 no scope.
I did not make a custom class. I just went with the basic shotgun class that they gave you.
Oh yeah, the double barrel, the Olympia.
Shotgun was it?
There are always 4 classes. You could have been an AR class, but no! You wanted to go with a shotgun. But back on topic. So, Dylan has never played Call of Duty before. he's hiding to start. So it's just Keith and I are going at it. And then all of a sudden, Dylan starts wrecking both of us. Just out of nowhere. Every time we spawn, 10 seconds later, pop, you're dead. Pop, you're dead. In the back, pop, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Dylan racks up fucking 20 kills. This man does not know how to play Call of Duty. And then all of a sudden, Keith and I are just dying relentlessly.
Yo, I gave him the benefit of the doubt, too.
Right. We thought that he wasn't cheating at first, but it just kept on happening. And, like, you and I would meet up, and then he would shoot whoever beat the other one. Like, it never failed. He was boom, there, boom, there, boom, there. I accuse you, Dylan Riggin, of screen peeking at that moment.
Do you realize what map we were in? Am I allowed to defend myself?
I'll let you state your case, but your case is wrong. You're entitled to your wrong opinion, Dylan. Go ahead.
I'm not wrong, though.
Which cause was this?
I don't even remember. I think it might have been... I don't remember at all. Okay, so there was this long-ass hallway with 2 staircases, right? All I did is run back and forth. And eventually, I would just run into one of them, and I would just shotgun them as soon as they came up the stairs or came through the hallway. They killed me several times, but eventually, they caught on to what I was doing, going back and forth. Okay? So then, I just decided to hide. And then as soon as they would engage each other, I would rush them, because there would be red dots on my little mini-map. I would rush them, and I would kill whoever won between the 2 of them, because I knew they were weak.
Hold on.
I'm calling bullshit.
Juan.
I call bullshit as well.
Because I remember whenever we started getting suspicious, I started to look at him too, at his screen, to see what he was doing, and he would like wait and like hide down like in some random place, like in the open, like behind like a vehicle or whatever, and he would just like wait for us to go up into there.
I just want to state for the record that you just admitted to screen peeking.
So. Oh, I admitted to it.
Not a screen peek.
No, I was playing honestly from the beginning, but I was like, how is he like killing us so quickly? Because he was getting a ridiculous number of kills.
No, every time, and that's the thing. You're claiming that we killed you a few times, Dylan. You legitimately were untouchable, or that you would bump into us.
I think I killed him once.
You didn't have to wait. It was within 20 seconds of spawn.
Exactly. Wait, quiet. Kiradon, Kleb, how does the jury see me? Am I guilty?
Honestly, all I'm hearing is you describing a legend. That's all I hear.
Right? Exactly.
Oh,
A 007 legend, because the game plays exactly like Code. Just saying. Activision
which you admitted to screen peeking in 007?
Oh,
boom.
Oh,
lawyer.
You did. Wait a second.
In Nightfire, EA made that one.
No, you don't.
That's what EA was good, so don't even.
So that means screen peeking probably goes the same too.
Right.
I mean, that's
there's a plot hole.
And guess what? Call of Duty doesn't have mines, but I bet if they did.
Well, they had claymores.
Oh yeah. Well, wait, no. He was only using the stock classes. They didn't have claymores in those.
Right. Well, yeah, but
He only had
I
grenades.
think they did on one. I think they did on one.
Depends which game, I think.
I don't think it's stock class.
I don't think there was a claymore with the shotgun. I'm just saying.
Sounds like a screen peeker to me.
Oh,
Regardless,
and the best part about it, I know what shotgun it was. If it was Black Ops, I know what shotgun it was. It was the Olympia, which means it does 1 kill and like 1 or 2 hits.
It was the Olympia. It was the Olympia. Now that you say that.
Double barrel, one above the other.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I just used the basic shotgun. And I wrecked you both, which means you guys just suck.
From screen peeking.
So can I share my screen peeking story?
Go ahead.
Please do before we crucify Riggs.
I don't know why, but every single time I play Super Smash Bros, I'm screen peeking.
Wait.
There's no help to screen peeking on that.
I can't
You're
help
on
but screen peek on that.
R//whoosh.
But seriously, if it was a GameCube game, I was screen peeking. It doesn't matter what game it was. But if we were playing on GameCube, I was screen peeking.
Clip. But
Yes.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Versus.
Oh yeah,
When you-
I didn't even look at my screen.
Bro, no. when you wait for somebody to be in a transition part when they're like hitting the
I
springs.
just did that. I just did that with my girlfriend last time we played. Like, I don't know, it might have been months ago. I wait till she was on a rail, and then I would hit her so it would like damage her, and then you would always fall off the rail and respawn later back.
You know the lift, like what is that? Harbor stage, right? That little the thing, the crane that lifts you up.
I know what you're talking about.
If you just stay on that, if you stay on that thing and don't move, the other player can't progress. So if you wait for the timer to go, technically you made it further than that. You just went.
Yeah, see that's the trick. And
or if they're like in midair, if they're ever midair, ring or something.
I specifically remember screen peeking on Kirby Air Riders because on the multiplayer I never knew where the hideouts were, so I'd always just watch Dillon's screen to find out where the hideouts were, and then I'd go kill him.
I did that too.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that one.
By the way, I let Hardy borrow that game, right? Get it back like a year later.
It was that good of a game.
We were neighbors. You just had to be like, "Hey, could I have my game back?"
He was literally 2 houses over.
I was grounded.
Well, that just means that
You could have played anyways.
Okay.
But I also remember. I don't know if any of you ever played Star Fox Assault, but it's one of the better Star Fox games. Like it's amazing.
Oh, I remember playing a demo of it. It looked amazing back then.
Oh my gosh, dude! It's like incredible for the time it came out. But the multiplayer was, I mean, it was. If you had someone who liked playing multiplayer, it was so fun. But screen peeking on that game, it was a thing because you could, just see where they're at, and then I just go kill them instantly.
Speaking of, okay, so Keith, you know what I'm talking about. Screen peeking on 007 GoldenEye, the 64.
Oh yeah. Oh no, what's even worse than that? Screen peeking on Halo.
Actually, well, you can't do it now, but I almost I lost so many games just from playing with little kids. And just getting gagged up by all of them, and they just look at my screen. You know how Halo, Combat Evolved do. If you put your people in a specific place, they will keep spawning in that one area over and over. Imagine being surrounded by 3 scorpions and just keep spawning up in one place, and as soon as you pop up, 3 scorpions shoot you. Hardy, just look at it this way, just to feel my pain. Remember when you and Jordan played that custom race map?
Yes.
And he was in the Hornet, and we were in the Mongooses, and every time we would pop up in the Mongooses, he would just blow us up with the Hornet.
Oh, shit. I just remembered something. Quick derailment. Remember Jordan's bunk bed?
Yes.
Didn't we break it?
I think you did.
I
You remember how you broke my floor to my bedroom?
fell through it.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I fell through it.
You fell through a floor?
On a second story. I caught myself, but I fell through the floor on the second floor.
Walking in, and the floor was weak already.
But,
and I had made mention of it one time before, a day before, a different time that he was there. And fucking, he's coming walking, and he just stepped right on it, and I heard crunch, and he dropped.
he could have put a rug on it, and I would have never known.
No, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I don't even think that even got fully fixed, because when I went over his house, he always told me, he's like, hey, don't step on that part of the floor. I'm like, why? I'm like, the carpet's there, why? And he's just like, just don't step there, you'll fall through just like Keith did. And that's before I even met Keith. That's before I met Keith. I'm like, who's Keith? He's like, oh, it's just one of my friends. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I was never confident in that floor ever again. I think it got fixed, but I just was not having it. I never stepped in that spot ever again. I never stepped in there regardless because I was warned that the floor was weak and I was afraid I was going to fall through. And then sure enough, Keith falls through. Or Keith, you remember how you popped my brother's waterbed? With your keys in your pocket?
I did.
Keith, why do you end up breaking stuff?
I did. I don't remember getting wet.
No,
No, I fixed Jordan's bed. I stuck a basketball underneath on the broken board.
Yeah, right.
So he didn't get in trouble.
You fixed that one, but the waterbed ended up being busted. We had to throw out the fucking waterbed mattress.
I don't
Because
remember
you laid
that.
down on it, like flopped down, and your keys stabbed it, and we only noticed because you're like, my hand's wet, and then you're like, what the heck? It's water here, and I told my parents, and then we found out it was your keys.
So I just thought of something, dude.
Go
I
ahead.
think everybody can agree to the screen peeking on Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
Yeah.
that was one of the worst ones because if we're playing Mario Kart 64, or
We'd
something
wait
together-
for our most hated person to get in first person.
Oh yeah. I would hold that shell, dude, until I wanted someone to get in first place, and I didn't.
Was the blue shell in 64? I thought it did come to a double dash.
Maybe, but even a red shell, like I'd hold on to that, and then as soon as they pass you, you'd be like, oh, I know when you're coming, or like throwing a green shell behind you or something.
I'd personally slow down just to hit them.
Oh yeah, definitely, and you knew they were coming because you'd be looking at the screen.
Cold
Balloon
World.
battle to find where they are.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
Especially Mario Kart Wii, when they're at the other side and they're like fighting off the CPUs, and you just decide to go on top of a ledge and spam like you have like the triple red shells, and you just like charge toward them, do a jump, and then throw all three at them, and then they die.
Who's next up?
Keith just said his. Gleb said his.
I didn't say mine.
Kiradon. Oh, you didn't?
No.
It's Keith
I'll
and
go.
Kiradon are left.
I'll go next.
Yeah.
This is back in the PS1 era. It was me and Richie. Do you guys remember the old like green army men?
Yes.
Well, they made a bunch of video games on them. And I think it was Army Men Sarge's Heroes or whatever. And I exploited the fuck out of that game because me and Richie would play it all the time. And I know for a fact Richie didn't screen peek at all. Well, maybe he did later, but his mom wouldn't let him ever even use cheat codes.
Early on, I was a good noodle.
Dude, you were like an overly good noodle.
Yo, this kid wasn't even allowed to play any games. Like before he was 13, he couldn't play a game that T.
Oh yeah, he could. Like, and he wasn't even allowed to use cheat codes.
Yes. Okay.
Like that's honestly true. Like even if he already beat the game or whatever, we had to beg him to let us use his mom let us use a cheat code that turned on first person mode in the Spider-Man game on the GameCube.
Oh my god.
And but anyways, so he didn't screen peek at all. Like he was like the perfect split screen buddy or whatever.
The perfect second player.
And the perfect prey. So in Army Men Sarge's Heroes, or like it's an old game, it's a PS1 era game. So like there's a thing called like low view distance. So if you're on a big map and you're far away enough away, you don't see them, and so you get like within like a couple hundred feet, unless you're using a sniper rifle, in which case you could see all the way to the other end of the map. So I would just shoot him regularly, and we're both kicking each other's ass for a bit. So I'm just like, I know about this exploit. I want to fuck with him. So I get this. Next time I pick the sniper rifle, and first I play it like normally. Like I wait for him to at least get to the middle of the map first, and then I would shoot him, like give him a chance. But he would just like die in like one or two hits, and he'd be like, "Whoa, what the hell happened?" And that went on for a while, and like several games later, I'm just like sniping him while he's stepping out of his own base.
Okay, I got a question. Who here has played Thrillville?
Of course.
I only played Roller Coaster Tycoon games,
Yeah.
Okay, so
but I know what it's about.
yeah, Thrillville was, other than the
Bill?
two battle.
What?
My bad. Okay, Thrillville was a game made by Lucas Game. So just like the original two Battlefronts, it was, it's kind of in that era too. So there was a game, Thrillville Off the Rail, and this game had tons of mini games, and plus you could date your customers, which was, it was kind of weird
What?
because it is.
Yeah, it was kind of.
It's a
crazy.
unique game, but
Yeah, you had
it's
to, like,
Regan got all his waifus back then.
Yeah. Dude, I
Yeah.
loved Thrillville Off the Rails.
I played it
Sounds
so
off the
much.
rails.
Anyways, there were so many mini games, right? And you cannot lie and say you didn't screen peek when you play with your buddy on those mini games.
I don't remember, honestly. I don't
Okay.
think I played that enough with
They had-
second
I don't think I ever played it.
Oh well, hopefully future
Bro, who
viewers
should
can
you play it with?
relate. You know what?
do you mean? I
There's
played it.
there's a lot of foster kids that came in, and
Dude. Okay.
I preyed on so many kids. Not,
Wait,
not
did you
like-
get 2 stories?
Huh?
You got 2 stories?
What do you mean 2 stories?
No, he's leaning towards the second one. Dylan, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, no 2 stories.
Irodon's
am-
got to roll.
Muting the
26
mic.
minutes.
Well, here's the thing.
You don't have to mute the mic. I just you said one story.
Here's the thing.
You
I
said
don't
you
have
were
a
like
story.
crazy.
Yes.
Because as a kid, my parents barred video games, and I had no friends.
Well, what about in college?
You were with me in college.
Did we never play games together?
You probably
Like-
played
like
online
the-
and didn't have
Yeah,
split
those
screen.
online games. Who the heck plays split
Right.
screen anymore?
I think it's true. The most
When you're in
I
a la-
most I played of
when
him
you're
was
in a LAN
Battlefield 4.
party, when you're in a LAN party and you look at the other side of the screen peek.
I know for a fact there are people at Newmont that did that in the LAN
Bro,
parties.
I'd sprint into the other room.
You'd be playing the same game. You're like at the
Oh,
other
yeah.
side of the map. You're like, okay,
I'd
where's
be
this
like,
guy?
oh, hold on, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be peeking through the window.
Where's this other guy camping? You run to the other room, and like, okay, I see where he's at now, and you hurry up and run back. You're sweating and everything. You get back to the tournament chair. Even like in the camera in the other room, just sees you look at his screen, and you run back to the other room, all sweaty and everything. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to play this. And you twiddle your fingers, and you play again, and somehow you win the match. And then, like, 2 years later, they break it down and like, this guy cheated.
And there's a whole controversy of whether or not to take your trophy away.
Yeah. Here's the thing: you never even won the trophy. You just beat that kid in that round.
That's it. You had one. You had like one kill. One kill.
Yeah. You beat that one kid, and then you move to the next round. You just get demolished by like a team that just plays offensively the whole time.
Holy shit.
Anyways, yeah, see, we didn't really have too many stories with this. I mean, maybe because of depressing childhoods, off-topicness, but we're gonna, close this here webisode. So, we got any closing statement from our characters?
Oh my god.
Also,
Talking to you
here's
if you-
something.
I will say one thing. Dylan is a dirty fucking cheater.
Notice a lot of it revolved around Dylan. Both his story and my story were him cheating. Shame.
My story, I admitted to it.
We
but
can't even say
your
Richie
story-
was cheating because he wasn't allowed to. If we said, "Are you
I know, I
cheating?"
definitely
his mom would walk in the room and make sure he wasn't.
That's
Right.
I remember, dude, the one time that he came over to my house, I'm like, hey, do you want to play Grand Theft San Andreas? He's like, I'm not allowed to play that game. I'm like, but your mom's not here, but I'm not allowed to play that game.
Oh, he still wasn't. I think he turned 18. Still wasn't allowed to play it.
Dude, listen. I played Grand Theft Auto.
This guy wasn't even allowed to drink soda that had caffeine in it. He wasn't allowed to drink soda with caffeine until high school.
Until I was like 15. At that point, I was allowed.
At that point, let's be honest. Did he really need caffeine?
Right.
For that age.
Like, man, you want a Coke? Sheds a tear.
No, but get this.
Dude, Fun Day at Franklin had caffeinated pop. Kid couldn't drink Coke at Franklin.
Oh, man. There's a lot of stories you can tell about Richie.
But why are all the stories just end up with him being a kid?
With him, what?
Being a good kid.
That's what Richie was for the most part.
Until he brought Twizzlers to school.
Like, dude, like the first time I heard him swear in front of his mom, I was like, "What?"
That's all he does.
I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised he's allowed to do that.
I got a question. What happened to Kleb and Dick? They're gone now.
What the hell? I think it kicked me. Where did it kick me, guys?
Oh,
All of you went quiet. Like I was in the middle of a story, and then I realized it didn't show. Any of.
Your mic was not registered.
Yeah, it was just me, Keith, and Kyrodon that were here for like 2 seconds. You and Kleb disappeared.
How far did you catch on my story?
I didn't remember a story.
We started. Kleb muted himself.
I had to cough, bro.
Bro. I got busted playing Grand Theft Auto one time. Like, I played it at Jordan's house, and nobody knew. And then the next day, my mom busted me on playing it. Like, she just went, "Did you play Grand Theft Auto?" I have no idea how she found out.
Started sweating real hard.
He's like that.
I'm like, no, all I did was that classic, like, little kid, huh?
It's like a telltale game where you have these different options. It's like lie, say yes, act stupid. It's like, okay, act
Your
stupid.
mom will remember that.
I was gonna say that.
and then she's like, I know you played Grand Theft Auto. The punishment will be less if you actually own up to it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I played it. I was grounded for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
His mom surprised me every single time I hear these stories.
He had such a bad experience when he came over to my house. I'm like, "Hey, do you want to play double?" He's like, "Are there guns in it?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's guns in it." He's like, "Sorry, I can't play that."
I think the only reason he's allowed to play the Army Men games because it was Army Men.
No,
Right,
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. We played Star Wars as shooting and everything.
Those are lasers.
But that's Star Wars.
That's laser guns.
Once again, yeah, anything that was animated and there wasn't any sort of semblance of real blood or anything, then I was cool. I was allowed to.
I was surprised you're allowed to play Call of Duty.
Stormtroopers missed, dude, so there's not gonna be much blood.
But that was before he started playing Call of Duty. Once he got the Wii,
Don't introduce her to Order 66, bro.
By the way, Richie got the
A lot
Wii.
of
Like,
blood.
I think it was like 5 years after the Wii came out. Like the Wii.
Dude,
U
I
was
got the
already
Wii.
out.
No, it wasn't that late.
No. I got it so late. The year that I got it, all of the games, like the servers, just were gone for online
Yeah.
play.
Keith, you
Oh,
got
I
it after the
finally got
Wii.
to play online. I finally got permission to play online whenever I got the Wii. Like shortly after I got the Wii, I talked my parents into letting me play online. And not a single game that I had could I get a match online because everybody
Tell me you
already
couldn't play Boom Blocks, bro.
Dude, the Wii U was out like almost a whole year when Richie got that.
That I believe. I do remember bringing the PS3 up to his house though, so we could play online together.
I remember before he got the Wii, I had the Wii, and he came over and we played Stage Builder on Super Smash Bros. Like hours, like literal hours.
I just hate everyone that screen peeks on Smash, bro. Like, really?
I hated when Regan screen peeked an iDarb.
Did that the whole game.
He admits it to that one.
I mean,
You are showing us a pattern of screen peekers.
He's stressed. He muted himself.
I had to cough, bro.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
Alright, this is the end of Webisode 4. I hope you guys enjoy it, and whether you see this on Redneck Nerd, WOTWW Productions, or any other,
Or the Kleb Core.
Yes, the clip.
Oh my god, I did it again.
Okay, so before
Richie might do it too.
you exit, join the Kleb Core. It's hoorah, and you can join the Kleb Core, subscribe, comment down below of your similar experiences, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
Sounds good. I think we're good.
Alright, that's a wrap. Bye. Oh, now you
All
cough.
right.